We're shooting a... Hi, everybody. Hold on one second.
Oh, go ahead. We're good.
Okay, well, we just had somebody walk up to the car. Hi, this is the Manly Way. I'm Guy.
What's your name, Guy? Yeah,
I'm Guy.
I'm Tony.
Yeah. So that's the fun part about shooting a live
Yeah, that's right. You just
at
never
a
know.
construction site. Somebody will
Yeah.
walk up to the car and want to talk to us.
That's right.
So it happens.
It happens.
And we can't totally close our windows right now because it's 82 degrees.
82.
And for Montana, that's hot for us.
Yeah, absolutely.
So today, Tony found a question that he likes.
Right.
So,
Well, one of the things I'm interested in is because we were just talking about camping and stuff. Actually, we were just traveled up north here in Montana, about 6 hours north, and it's actually a place that I actually grew up in. And you know, when you drive into a place where you're familiar with, you kind of remember some of those things that were really cool. And one of them was like camping, because there's more lakes and campgrounds up in that area, and you know, it just makes you think about some of the fun stories that you had, or some of the cool stories about cooking on a campfire.
yeah.
That's kind of a unique thing. I mean, have you ever had some unique stories?
Yeah, I'm a Montana kid. Of course, I cooked on a campfire.
Yeah.
I mean, my kids started cooking stuff on campfires as soon as I would let them actually make a campfire.
I was always, but fires are just fascinating. Right?
Oh, yeah.
You're always burning wood, burning critters and things, and now,
Yeah. So, I mean, I think they still, and we had fireplace in our house, so my kids would actually cook on the fireplace.
Oh yeah.
You know.
True.
But, yeah, cooking over.
But over a campfire.
Oh my gosh. It's just.
Camping and over a campfire, or just
Wait. The camp coffee.
Oh yeah.
That's good too.
Yeah.
So if you ever have breakfast, for whatever reason, breakfast, you can have the exact same thing, but if it's cooked over a campfire, it tastes totally different.
Totally different.
Yep.
Has that outdoor smoky taste to it.
Yeah.
It's just fantastic. So, what are some of that you can recall? What are some of the meals or prep that you've done with cooking with a campfire?
Well, for people who haven't camped, I really I'm sorry that you haven't done it.
Yeah, but
and
you need to.
You don't
Bucket list for those who haven't.
You don't need to do it the REI way. REI is outdoor store. They have all the professionals. You don't have to do that.
Right.
Basically, throw stuff in your car, and just make sure you have a good pan that'll go over the. Cast iron works best, but if you don't have it, whatever you have,
it's a great place to use the pans you want to throw away. Those are usually the ones that are good for a camp.
Yeah, because they get smoky and stuff like that. But there's a trick to get that off. But anyhow, so
and tinfoil. Yes.
But you just pack some stuff in the car, in some coolers, and go out and just enjoy yourself. I mean, it's great.
Yeah.
But yeah, So I started So between my junior and senior year of high school, in the summer, I did have a job.
Was that all 6 years or 7 years? Okay.
It was, anyhow.
Anyway, sorry about that.
But so I spent a lot of time camping. So I would go up, and this is back when you could have a campsite for more than one day.
Right.
And I set up a tent kind of up in Paradise Valley where I lived, and I left it there for like a couple months and had all my stuff. Nobody ever bothered it.
Right.
And after work or whatever, I would then go up and hang out up there, and there would always be people that would come up and visit me and sit around the fire and talk, and we had a good time. But I think I camped out for a few months, not every night, but a lot of it. And it was fun. I mean, it was just what you did. And again, I know I camped over the fire a lot, but I know I ate a lot of hot dogs and stuff that was easy. So I mean, because I was a kid, I didn't.
Sure.
But what about you?
Hot dogs are good.
You're a huge elk hunter.
Yes.
So you've got to have some good stories.
Well,
about cooking.
basically one of the best. That's why I said tinfoil. If you don't have a pan, you don't want to carry a pan around, you can always take tinfoil and roll it up or fold it up into a square, whatever it is, easy to just put into a little bag. But that piece of tinfoil is so nice because then you can take, what we would take is some elk burger with us. It's just part of the, whether it's going just out camping or hunting, whatever it is, some burger. And generally what I'll do is I'll take some potatoes. You can just cut them up when you're there. Some onion, anything like that. And then you just make these little hobo dinners. And all it is just basically taking the burger and the potatoes and onions and whatever else you want to put in there, and just taking and sticking it right down in the coals of the fire. You have your fire, and then what you do is you tend to pull some of the coals out of the fire into a little spot, try to have a few rocks around it because the rocks help hold the heat in, and then stack your hobo dinners in there. And all it is just meat and potatoes and stuff wrapped in some tinfoil. That was probably my favorite because you can have it for breakfast the next day, you can have it for dinner.
Can I make a suggestion?
Sure.
So when it cools down just a little bit, I think we should do that.
I think we should too.
Film it.
I think we should too.
I think we should,
because it's so simple. You really got to see how it is.
And you can do it over a grill, but it's not the same.
I know.
It's just not the same. You need to, even if you have like a little fire pit at home,
right?
You could. I mean, we could do it in a little fire pit,
we could.
and
right.
then show people how to do that.
Yep.
But your kids will love it. Your family will love it. Everybody, and it's a fun little.
Oh, and it's so simple. It's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. That would be considered dude food.
That's a dude food there.
Yeah.
Real simple, and that's what we like. And then guess what? When you're done, crinkle it all up, throw it in the trash, and
you're done.
You're done.
You don't have to have a pot.
You don't have to clean up. You don't have to clean a pan or anything like that.
No, I like that.
I like that a lot.
I don't think I've had that for years.
I know.
Man,
it's been a little while.
No,
and it is. It's hard to. We've done it ourselves in other places other than just out camping. But there's just something, the element about camping, right?
Yeah.
It just tastes better.
If your kids are young and you just have a camp out in the backyard, though, and you want to do something fun with them,
absolutely,
that'd be a great way to do it.
Yep.
Before the s'mores, so you're not just filling them up with
And what's nice about it is you literally you make them up, put them in the fire and the coals like that, and just leave them there, and then you can just go have some fun.
I can't remember how long do you leave it.
Probably
you put butter in there or some oil,
and that's the other part. We're not going to tell them. You're going to have to watch.
Oh, you're going to have to watch.
You'll have to watch.
Well, okay. So yeah.
But yes, answer your question is yes, because there's several ways.
There's several ways of doing it, but we'll show you a really good way.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Absolutely.
That's awesome.
All right.
I have to redirect some air conditioning onto me, so I'm dying here.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
which is kind of rare that we have to. We're talking about heat in Montana like this.
I know, because usually it's not this warm, but it is August in Montana.
It is August. Yeah.
So so then hobo dinners, and then there's also I like corn on the cob.
Corn on the cob.
You wrap that in tinfoil
Wrap it in tinfoil, and then basically, another thing too, again a meat. I just said burger, but if you're out and you catch some fish, same thing.
Man,
right?
I used to love you. Yes.
And then you open it up, and the skin. A lot of times the skin would stick to the tinfoil, so just the meat.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you just pick through, and then you get a bone every once in a while, and you take the bone.
But that's part of the camp.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
And you don't wash your hands before you do any of this.
Right. Maybe that's where the extra flavor comes.
Yeah, it is. I know.
Oh.
Maybe that's why remember when I was talking about that stuff in Africa?
Yes.
Maybe that's why it tasted so good. They never washed their hands.
They never wash their hands.
Yeah.
I don't know if that might be turning someone's stomach up there, but
that's the secret sauce.
But there's a secret to that.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the secret sauce.
Never wash your hands. That's seriously called secret sauce.
Oh my God. Oh.
No, I wash my hands at least twice a week.
Yeah, well, that's good.
So
I'm so proud of you.
Okay, so thank you. I know. Well, you can do.
Do you know last night we had like a small earthquake out by our house, and I guess there was another one today. Isn't that pretty wild?
Yeah, in Montana. That's
right?
We're on a volcano.
I know. Right.
We live on a volcano.
Not just a volcano. They call them a super volcano.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
But so you felt it at your house.
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, he was laying in bed, and the whole bed was just shaking like this. It was crazy.
What time?
About 10 o'clock, 10:30, something like that. So we actually get earthquakes out here.
Yeah.
Something that you can feel. But it's not a huge deal because, being in Montana, all of our houses we don't really have too many buildings stacked on top of each other and stick frame
high rises.
No high rises and stuff like that. So But it was kind of cool. Yeah. Little FYI.
I did not know. I don't think we got it all the way over because I live like almost not 100 miles away from you, but
Pushing it.
yeah, close.
Close to
I
100 miles.
live a ways away from Tony. We kind of so he lives. We live a long ways away from
Yes,
each
we
other,
do.
and every day we picked a town in between us to work together.
Yeah.
So we both drive one way. I drive one way, and he drives the other.
Yeah.
And then we meet in the middle to go to work.
Yeah.
But no, I didn't feel it at our house.
Yeah.
Maybe.
No, it was kind of cool.
Yeah.
I don't know why. You don't have those very
No.
often.
No. It's
So, I don't know. I just had to throw
it's
that
an
out.
oddity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Went from camp cooking to.
well, I
earthquake.
was thinking, like, what if you were cooking on a campfire and you had a seismic activity, and if you had this fancy little platform and your food fell into the fire, what would happen? You were done. But if you cook the way we're telling you and showing you, you could have a seismic activity. You could have an earthquake.
Wow.
Now, see how far I reached that?
That was a reach.
That was great.
That was a huge reach. Okay.
That was awesome. Okay, wow. Pat myself on the back.
That was awesome.
That's
for
good.
you.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know about that, but okay. Yeah,
So-
I'll go with you on that
You
one.
go with me on
I'll
that.
go
All
on
right.
that journey with you.
All right.
And see where you were going with that. That's
I
fine.
appreciate that.
Yeah, that's okay.
But
All right.
yeah, so that
Okay.
was a big thing.
Okay,
Anything
what-
else on campfire?
Oh yeah, let's see. So campfire.
We're gonna have to have a whole thing of building a campfire.
Yeah.
Like some of you out there like
Because-
small campfires, some like large campfires.
Some like bonfires,
Yes.
and so the it makes me think of my Christmas tradition.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. So my Christmas tradition, I gotta tell you real quick. So it
Yeah.
has to do with fire. Okay, so every year I take my Christmas tree after it's all dried up. So for New Year's Eve, what I do is I wrap about 5,000 firecrackers around it, douse it in gas, and blow up my Christmas tree on
Sounds
New Year's
fun.
Eve.
We should video that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm usually not totally sober. No, I'm not.
All right. So
It's New Year's Eve.
Yeah. Somebody else will video. You.
Somebody else will video.
I think I
It'll
want to
be-
catch you. You're gonna be hilarious in that whole situation, probably. I'll video.
Okay, so yeah, it was fun. We did it this last year, and everybody that was with us said we need more trees. So I think this year we'll be getting more trees, packing them all
You're
together.
gonna create your own seismic activity with
Yeah,
the bomb
I know.
that's gonna go off.
I know it's
Yeah.
pretty awesome. I used to live out by him actually,
Right.
and we had a whole lot of. We actually had a dry pond that we'd put it down in the middle of, and we'd put so much gas on the tree that I had to throw. I literally did like the Titan thing where I had to wrap the end of it with a stick full of a rag on the end of the stick
And
with
throw
gas
it
on
in
it,
there?
and throw it at it because I couldn't get close enough. Yeah, it was,
boy.
and it would blow.
Oh,
It would
yeah.
blow up.
Oh, I
Yeah.
can imagine.
I've got some. I think I have some video.
Yeah.
But anyhow, and we'd actually tape rockets inside, like streamers and rockets, so they'd be going off while the firecrackers were going off.
So you could have a hobo dinner waiting for you after all of this. That would actually
It might blow it up though. It might blow up the.
We should try that too.
Yeah, blow up a hobo dinner.
Well, see if it would.
Wait! I got one more.
Oh, no.
Okay, so
Hang on out there.
no. Okay, do
Okay.
not try this
Yes.
at home. Do not
No.
ever try this at home.
No.
Okay, so I'll tell you what we used to do, but you don't ever want to do it.
Okay.
Okay, we used to take firecrackers, put them in beer cans, and put them on. If you put them on just shallow water,
Yep.
it blows them up in the air,
Oh.
and then I would shoot them out of the air with a shotgun.
Well, 2 different explosions going off.
Yes.
No alcohol involved.
Absolutely not. Not with that.
No,
Not me.
All right, that's
no.
good. All right.
No, I'm Mr. Safety.
I know you are.
Never try that at home.
Ever.
Ever.
No.
But no, we're just talking about fireworks.
Campfires to
fireworks to blowing trees up.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah. I think we're going to be in trouble with some people, but that's
Well,
okay.
That's all right. Yeah. Anyways, but those are some stories. Those are actual real life stories.
Yes, they
Yes.
are real life stories.
Yeah.
And Tony's done more elk hunting, and out in the woods, camping, like roughing it. I've done more, I call it car camping.
Yeah.
Where you just back up the car and you do more of that kind.
Car camping's great because you're driving down the road. I mean, I've done that as well. And you go, that's a cool spot, never camped there before. You just pull over and boom.
Okay, we live in Montana.
That's true.
You can do that.
You can still do that.
Yeah. Some places you can't do that. No, you'll get arrested.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
called vagrancy.
Yep.
You can't
Absolutely.
do
And it, even going back to just the things that have changed. You can't leave a campsite up for
No,
months.
no.
So things have changed in Montana, but
Yeah,
you
you
still
have to pay for your campsites.
You have to pay.
Yeah.
And some even now have like electricity and things in them.
I know.
Right?
No,
Yeah.
bathrooms.
Bathrooms and things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no,
Wow, we're really becoming civilized out here, I think.
yeah. Or we're just old.
Yeah.
Or you're old. I'm
old.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why haven't no wait, we're both old.
Yeah,
We're past
we are.
that number.
One more quick. I'm going to rabbit trail one more time.
One more time. Okay.
So, it's been 3 weeks since I started my workout plan with Denton.
That's right.
And yes, been
We
3
need
weeks.
an update on this, yeah.
Okay, so he just sent me 3 weeks, everything's going good, getting in better shape, everything's great. And then he sent me week 4.
Right.
He had a
You were
little
showing
glitch.
it.
He had a little glitch with the app, so it didn't show up yesterday. It showed up today. Week 4. I don't know, week 4 through 6 or week 4 through 8. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Wow. Yeah, he turned it up. Instead of turning up a notch, he turned it up like 18 notches.
Right.
I'm like, dude, you realize I'm 51 years old.
Yeah.
And I work all day.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't care.
I don't care.
I don't care. You're gonna do it. I'm like, all right, I'll try.
Yep, I got to give you credit because that's a hard thing to do. Is to
Yeah.
work all day, especially like especially right now. We've got like just tons of moving stuff, and
Yeah.
it's just
Well,
pretty active already.
I've got one of those.
Man.
I've got one of those counters on my wrist,
Yep.
so it counts my steps. Just yesterday, and I know you worked as much as I did. We had 14,000 steps
Wow.
yesterday.
Well, there you go. So there's my workout.
No, that's before I actually work out.
I know, but that's my workout.
Oh.
Yours, that's just getting you warmed up.
Oh man, it's
Well,
tough.
this new routine, this is just getting you warmed.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have to cut you down to probably 2,000. I don't know if we can.
No.
It's impossible. He's
Well,
just
if
going to have
I
to
stay
survive.
in one place and he
You're just
gets
gonna
me,
have to deal with
he
it,
gets me
aren't you?
No, I'm just gonna deal with
Yeah.
it. I'm either gonna get in shape or die. One of the two. I won't die.
No.
I won't. Die.
You may sound like it, but
I
you
know.
won't die.
I'll whine like it. But
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah. But I'm proud of him. That's hard to do. That really is doing this what we're doing for work, and then to leave and go work out. That doesn't really make sense. But
Oh jeez. Are you being nice to me?
no. No.
I
I'm
wouldn't
just
be
saying
nice to him.
I wouldn't do it, but for you it's like I'm kind of liking it.
He's a nutcase. He gets up at 4:30 in the morning and goes works out. I don't even want to talk to him.
He's the guy. He's the man. right there.
Whatever.
But that's
So-
all right. We're watching it, and actually you're doing it. You're hanging in there. I mean, that's like
week 3.
this is not easy stuff that he's doing.
No, but I mean, it's. I don't want to be the same. Here's the thing. I heard somebody say this. Who do you want to be in 8 months? Do you want to be the same person or do you want to change?
Right.
And I'm like, no, I want to be a different person. I
Yep.
mean, physically.
That's
I
great.
want to
Yep.
be in better shape. I want to be a different person.
Yep.
So, 8 months from now, well, now it's going to be 7 months from now,
Right.
close to 7 months from now.
I know it's moving up.
I'm
there.
already changed. My body's changing a lot.
I've noticed it too. Actually,
And so I
got to skip
had
in a step,
I had a belt that I had always had on the last notch,
right?
and now I'm almost second to the end of the inside notch.
Wow,
Yeah,
that is impressive.
yeah.
There's
I don't
only
think-
3 notches in the belt, but that's still pretty good.
That's awesome. That's awesome. You're supposed to say that.
Oh, I wasn't supposed to say that. So, all right,
Ah, that's cool. All right.
but yeah,
You got me. He told my secret.
it's a secret.
There was only 2 notches.
So on that note,
Oh man. You're supposed to be more than 2 knots. I don't know.
Now I'm up to the second notch.
I went down a whole notch. I'm at the bottom of the belt. Okay.
All right.
We got to go back to work.
Yeah, we do. We do.
Rena, I'm glad you popped in.
Hi, Rena. Hi, Suze.
But we're leaving. We got to go back to work.
We do.
So I gotta get my 14,000 steps in today before I go work out.
That's right. Before you go work out.
Yeah, I know.
And again, back to campfires and meal prep. We're gonna have to show you that.
Okay, but we're gonna wait until it gets a little bit cooler out because I don't know, man. It's just we have so much cool weather in Montana.
Right.
We're not gonna just do it in the heat.
No.
But we'll shoot some videos.
But it's coming. We'll shoot some videos.
Yeah. And I actually want to do a food challenge with Tony.
Ooh.
Yeah. I want to figure out what kind of food challenge I want to do with him.
Yeah.
Not something like everybody else is doing where they're doing pepper challenge or something.
Right.
I'm going to think of something that's kind of original.
Okay.
I don't know if anything's original anymore, though.
I know.
But
they pretty well tapped into all of the different types of ideas with food. We'll come up with something new.
Yeah. But
we'll simplify something.
I don't know. I'll figure something out, but we'll do something we'll just video some more.
Yeah.
If you listen, I know not too many people are watching. It's like we have a huge viewership of 20-some people. But if you do want to watch this, if you do want to comment and what kind of food challenge should we do?
Right.
Yeah, let us know because sometimes we don't have very good ideas. And we need better ideas, so if you think of something, send it to us.
There's just so many things we can do with the fire.
Oh man, the fire's going to be good.
The fire's just going to be fun. Yeah, we could just...
Yeah.
It's, we're going to have to actually probably pay attention because we're going to be having so much fun by the fire.
Suzanne says flathead cherries. What is that?
Flathead cherries. Oh, I can make a cobbler and stuff like that out there. But flathead cherries are out, yes.
They are?
If you never had... Oh, yeah, they've got stands up all over the place. If you never had Montana flathead cherries, they're the best.
Flathead is a place.
Flathead is a place.
So when they say flathead cherries, you're in the...
Flathead County.
Yes, and Flathead County...
We're in Gallatin County.
Yep.
Flathead County is where I'm originally from, north.
And Flathead comes from Indians.
Yes.
The Flathead Indians.
Yep, Flathead Indians, that's correct.
Or the Native Americans, if you want to call it. Be correct.
Yes.
But yes, so the Flathead.
So the Flathead is where that's at.
Yeah. Okay, well, that's awesome.
Wow.
I eat way too many cherries.
Cherries are so
stomach
good.
Yeah.
Gosh, now I just had lunch and now I'm back to being hungry again.
I know. We talk about food all the time.
I wonder if we could build a fire out here in this parking lot.
No, I don't want
to. Okay.
No.
All right.
No.
Chicken.
No, we have to go to work. We have to go to work.
Flathead Lake, yeah.
Flathead Lake.
Why do you say? I'm not sure. Flathead Lake, that's where the cherries, you can get a lot of those. That's where they grow right around the lake there.
Yeah.
And they're fantastic.
Yeah.
So, I suppose we better get back to work.
So we hit on
campfires, cooking on campfires,
blowing up Christmas trees, elk meat, which is awesome.
Yep.
Talked about elk meat, and
cherries. Yep. So
I think we should.
I think we're good.
I think we should do some outdoor cooking, and then
I think so.
That would be fun.
I like it. I love it.
Okay.
All right. I'm ready for it.
All right.
So, well, I suppose since we got to go back to work.
Yes.
Glad you all are tuned in to Manly Way. I'm Tony.
I'm God.
And we'll catch you tomorrow.
See ya. Bye.